So I'm going to show the C++ project. The C++ project is a compiler project for a subset of the C programming language, and basically it's not a complete compiler yet. It already has the following components: the lexer, the parser, the semantic analysis component, and the code generation component. So basically, the first thing that we are going to do is to clone our project. So I'm going to check the branch in which I am in, and I want to change for this branch version. That is the last version. Okay, so now we are in the version 4 code generation. In order to run the project, we're going to use the makefile as our guide. So the first thing that we must check is the requirements. So we need to make sure that we have all these requirements here. And now we can run the command make. After running the command make, we're going to have this folder build, and inside it have our compiler, our executable for our compiler. So in order to run an example for our compiler, we're going to use some test file here. So for example, we're going to use this file that is an implementation in C language, C programming language, for the greatest common divisor. And it's a very simple implementation that we are going to use to check if our compiler is working properly. I'll redirect the output to this file here. And the output is here. So after opening it, you can have basically four sections here. The first, the syntax analysis results. The second one, the syntax tree. Sorry, the lexical analysis result, the first part. The second one is the syntax analysis result, the syntax tree. Third one, syntax tree with the scope and the type of each component here. For example, the scope of a function, the scope of variables, and so on. The third part, that is the symbol table, is related to the semantic analysis. This is related to semantic analysis too, because we calculate the scope of each component here. And here we have the symbol table. And finally, the intermediate code. That is a code that is closer to a low-level code, something like an assembly code. So the first thing we have here some lexical components. So for example, in the line 7, we have this special symbol semicolon. Line 7, special symbol semicolon, for example. Our syntax tree here, we have, for example, this attribution here, y is equal to input, to a colon to input. Let's check this attribution inside main, this assignment. So we have the assignment of y, the child 0 y, and the child 1 calling function input as expected, without any argument. So this is a symbol table with information, auxiliary information about each variable, its scope, function calling, and so on, the occurrences of each element, and other informations. And here, finally, the intermediate code.